Theophrastus, born around 371 BCE in Erissos, a town on the island of Lesbos in the Aegean Sea, was a prominent Greek philosopher and the successor to Aristotle in the Peripatetic school. His birth name was Tyrtaemus, but Aristotle reportedly gave him the name Theophrastus, meaning divine expression, due to his eloquence. Theophrastus' early education took place in Lesbos, but he later moved to Athens, the intellectual hub of Greece, to study philosophy under Plato at the Academy. However, it was his association with Aristotle that profoundly shaped his intellectual pursuits. Association with Aristotle. Theophrastus became a close associate and student of Aristotle, who recognized his potential and took him under his wing. When Aristotle founded the Lyceum in Athens, Theophrastus was his most trusted collaborator and eventually became the head of the school upon Aristotle's departure from Athens in 323 BCE. As the leader of the Lyceum, Theophrastus continued Aristotle's work, expanded the institution's activities, and maintained its reputation as a leading center for learning and philosophical inquiry. Contributions to philosophy and science. Theophrastus' contributions spanned various fields, including philosophy, biology, botany, ethics, and metaphysics. His works were vast and varied, reflecting his wide-ranging interests and intellectual curiosity. Some of his most significant contributions were in the field of natural sciences, particularly botany, where he is often regarded as the father of botany. Botany. Theophrastus wrote extensively on plants and is best known for his botanical works, Enquiry into Plants, Historia Plantarum, and On the Causes of Plants, De Causis Plantarum. These texts are among the earliest comprehensive works on botany and remained authoritative for centuries. Enquiry into Plants is a detailed classification and description of plants, documenting their properties, growth habits, and uses. On the Causes of Plants delves into plant physiology, discussing processes such as germination, flowering, and fruiting. Theophrastus meticulously categorized plants into trees, shrubs, and herbs and noted their geographic distribution and medicinal properties, providing a systematic approach that laid the groundwork for future botanical studies. Natural philosophy. In addition to his botanical works, Theophrastus made substantial contributions to natural philosophy. His work, On Stones, Perilithon, is one of the earliest treatises on mineralogy, describing different types of stones and their properties. He explored the origins of minerals, their classifications, and their practical uses, demonstrating an empirical approach to natural phenomena. Ethics and character studies. Theophrastus also ventured into the study of human behavior and ethics. His work, Characters, is a collection of 30 short character sketches, each illustrating a particular moral type. These character types, such as the flatterer, the coward, and the miser, were described with keen observation and wit, providing valuable insights into human nature and social behavior. Characters influenced later literature and drama, particularly in the development of character studies and satirical portraits. Metaphysics and logic. In metaphysics and logic, Theophrastus followed in Aristotle's footsteps, expanding on his predecessor's theories. He wrote commentaries on Aristotle's works and developed his own ideas, particularly in the areas of causation and the nature of the soul. Although many of his metaphysical works have been lost, his influence is evident in the writings of later philosophers who referenced his ideas. Influence and legacy. Theophrastus' impact on subsequent generations of scholars and scientists was profound. His methodical approach to the study of plants set the standard for botanical research, and his classifications and descriptions were referenced by botanists well into the Renaissance. His emphasis on empirical observation and systematic classification influenced the scientific method, laying the groundwork for future scientific inquiry. In philosophy, Theophrastus' ethical character sketches in Characters provided a model for later writers and thinkers. His exploration of human behavior and moral types influenced the development of character studies in literature and drama, resonating through the works of authors like Theophrastus of Erissos and even into modern times. Theophrastus also played a crucial role in preserving and disseminating Aristotle's teachings. As the head of the Lyceum, he ensured the continuation of Aristotle's intellectual legacy and contributed to the development of the peripatetic school. His commentaries on Aristotle's works helped to elucidate and expand on his mentor's ideas, making them more accessible to future generations. Later life and death. Theophrastus continued to lead the Lyceum and engage in scholarly activities until his death around 287 BCE. His reputation as a philosopher and scientist was well established, and he was widely respected in his time. According to Diogenes Laertius, a biographer of ancient Greek philosophers, Theophrastus was honored with a public funeral, and his students and admirers deeply mourned his passing. Conclusion. Theophrastus' life and work exemplify the spirit of inquiry and intellectual curiosity that characterized the golden age of Greek philosophy. His contributions to botany, natural philosophy, ethics, and metaphysics left a lasting legacy that influenced the development of these fields for centuries. As a student of Aristotle and a prolific scholar in his own right, Theophrastus bridged the gap between the classical and Hellenistic periods, ensuring the transmission and evolution of Greek philosophical and scientific thought. His work continues to be studied and appreciated for its depth, rigor, and insight into the natural world and human behavior. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.